The Federal Retirement Thrift Investment Board, FRTIB, has gone live with its financial systems modernization platform. The new platform will replace multiple legacy systems for the Thrift Savings Plan. Kim Weaver is Director of External Affairs at the FRTIB. Kim, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Nice to see you.
So it took about 15 months to implement the FSM. What are some of the main achievements of that platform?
What we've done is we've replaced 4 legacy systems that were functional but old, and we've replaced them with 3 COT systems that are integrated. And so it has reduced any data entry between the 3, and which of course greatly reduces any chance of errors in the system. So it has been an enormous lift, but it was a huge achievement for our chief financial officer.
And does that benefit the plan members in any way, that enhancement, that modernization?
To the extent that we're not spending money to maintain old systems and that what we're doing was less efficient than what we're doing now, absolutely. They won't see any direct impact because this is an internal use system, but it will help them because what makes us more efficient saves them money.
So TSP has released its annual expenses for 2021. What were some of the trends that you saw for average net assets?
Well, the stock market, as we all know, last year was gangbusters. So the assets under management grew by over $100 billion, and our net expenses were able to then fall because the way we get our expense ratio is it's what we have expended last year over the amount of money that we're managing. So our net expense ratio last year was 4.3 basis points, which translates to 4.3 cents per $1,000 invested.
So what are some of the things that you do, Kim, that save money for participants?
What we do is we don't spend all the money we can. I know that sounds crazy, but our board approves a budget for us, and we do not bill the participants at the beginning of the year for that amount of money. We only charge them what we're spending. And so we're very mindful about that. And last year, we only spent roughly 80% of the budget that we had available to us. And in so doing, again, we minimized the amount of money that participants are having to pay to run the plan.
And is that considered the administrative expenses then for the fund?
Yeah, exactly. Those are the administrative expenses of the funds. What we spend as an agency to run the plan are the administrative expenses, and they're offset by loan fees, for example, or forfeitures for people leaving the plan before they're vested, and then whatever amount we have spent. That's the total net administrative expense.
So there are also some updates for the Converge program. Remind us what that program is.
So Converge is the name we've given our transfer to our new record keeper, which is still on track to go live this summer. And we couldn't be any more excited about it, to be quite honest. It is an enormous amount of work, but we are moving forward nicely. We have set up secure agreements with the payroll agencies, because obviously having a wonderful record keeping system doesn't do us any good if we don't have data and money coming in from the participants. So getting those secure connections tested and up and running is a huge step in the right direction.
And there's something called critical readiness activities. What are those? What are you looking at?
What we're looking at are the things that have to be done to make this thing work. And one of them we did a transfer of data, and it was after all the security agreements were reviewed by our chief information security officer, we were able to transfer non-anonymized data to see A, how long it would take to transfer, and B, once they got it, was it all in the right format? Was it able to be processed? And that's what we're working through right now. And as of right now, it went very well, and we're very pleased with that.
You're also planning a participant communications campaign for next month, or in February, I should say. What will that include, and what's that all going to be about?
Well, as we've talked before, there are a number of changes that are coming, to name just a mobile app, for example, and different ways to work with the TSP. And we don't want to take people off guard. So in February, as you said, we're kicking off the campaign. We mail out annual statements to all our participants. And so in that will be our letter from our executive director explaining what Converge is and what they're expecting to see. And then over the next few months, we will have emails and things on our website and various other ways to tell people what to expect and what they need to do or not need to do to get ready for Converge Go Live.
All right. Well, Kim, thanks for being on the program and thanks for the update.
Thanks, Mimi. Good to see you.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any future Government Matters interviews.